for a fact that the possibility exists that this might be the only walk-in washroom anywhere. We need actual working, yes? And it's that old, it's a little under 200 years old. Still in good working condition. With water, we get the wheel going and we are able to crush the sugarcane and have a product made within 2 weeks' time. We got a reservoir so we can control it, yes? Now molasses is the byproduct from sugar. It is all from sugarcane. So on to the field, and the sugarcane is going to drop at this point as it is. There is no cleaning, no washing of the sugarcane. It's then going to be loaded on the conveyor belt that brings it up. And all of this is still done by hand.
But they set it up. In that area, somewhere in the 1840s.
So did you say that they crush this to get the liquid out?
That's right, the liquid will be going out. That's what we're looking forward to. That's what's important, yes? Because it's the juice from the cane that makes that product. Whether it be rum or sugar.
Yeah, what they crush.
That's why I said we don't have to worry about the cleaning. Yeah, so there is no cleaning of the sugar cane. The sugar cane doesn't need to be. That's the fireplace. Yes, that heat is underneath the big pots. You're going to get to see more of that inside when we are heating up the cane juice to increase it a bit and also working in terms of the impurities where we can easily have it skimmed out. Yes? And again, we're using the remains or the leftover from the sugar cane to get the fire going.
What a giant fire stoker or something.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, see down there, can't you?
Like,
everybody. So this is where this room is referred to as the boiling house, because this is where we collect the cane juice, and what we are doing here is the preparation made before fermentation. Yes? So the juice, once collected, will be passing through a filter and makes its way out. Then we will have to check as to how sweet or how much sweetness the juice contains before moving on to the next available parts for the heating. Because we need to have an idea as to what we are working with. By how much we need to reduce it. It is very important, because nature has its way of working, and not every stock of sugarcane will be the same every time. There would be times when the sugarcane is a lot sweeter, yes? So when it's a lot sweeter, we do not have to cook it that long. But when it's raining, it contains a lot of more moisture, so we have to extend the heating point. That's the reason we'll have to check it at all times, so we'll have an idea as to what we are working with. Yes, so you would have seen the fire, and the fire is being those 3 pots mostly. This is an old one. It has been damaged, so the reason for the smoke coming up so much. So we are emptying out with a pump from this one into the next available. And as one of the coolies, this is how we're doing it, all by hand. It's a choice that we choose to maintain the tradition that we're using the ladle. Yes? And look at him, it's not forceful on his end. So this is not about a strength. This is about a skill or technique. That the ladle is used from within the 3 pots where it goes hot, hotter, and the hottest. So by doing that, you'll already have an idea the length of time, maybe half an hour, up to an hour. And he will empty this out. By then we will have the holding tank empty to get this on. So this was yesterday's lot. Yes? Where we would have already done the same thing. Goes up into the holding tank. And with this, then we add molasses and a bit of water to break it down and have all of that mixture properly done before moving up for fermentation. So that was yesterday's lot, and today is a fresh batch. But once this is done, it's going to all go into the same area and the process continues. So it's a cycle, yes? It's the last day of the week, so tomorrow being Saturday is the weekend, so we would not be doing any crushing on Saturdays and Sundays, and perchance there is a public holiday. And so each one is 1 day or 1 batch. It's an open fermentation. We refer to it as the tanks are not covered. Neither do we have to open bags of yeast and put inside. The yeast that creates the alcohol is all in the air naturally. Yes? So in time, it will be like 1 week to have 1 batch of this from sweetness to create alcohol before the distillation happens. So fermentation takes like 1 week. Now in terms of one can add a yeast, that will only speed up the process. So it means if we were adding yeast to our process, it will take a lot less than a week to ferment.
So how old is this yeast? How old is this?
Yeah, have a little. Taste it good.
To find out, you'll see.
Is it frothy on top?
That's right. Yeah. So
Look at it.
different. Yes? So I just refer to this as magic. Now the distillation is all about evaporation and condensation. It is where we get the liquid from inside, or the fermented juice, and it's up to 10% that we get it out. And it's emptied into the holding tank and pulled along the pipe. We'll empty 300 gallons into the boiler. And it's made up of copper, as copper is best for heating. Yes? And now we have it on. You can feel the heat.
He hasn't now. Sorry.
But we do not have any one person sitting here tasting rum all day. No, this is not going to be our case. I am sure. Yes? Because look at this. This is all locked up. So the person that's tracking from this point, he has to stay sober because he has to be able to see through the glass to get a real flavor. No. So you see the bottles are transparent that you can see through the bottle. That's because it's natural. It has not gone through barrels like these. From here. So we measure the level of alcohol with a hydrometer, specific gravity. Yes?
Yeah.
And it is from this point we would have to do the adjustments in terms of if the rum is not strong enough, less than 75, like what I'm looking at there presently, I can tell from a distance the hydrometer is too much up. Yes? At least the one to the right should have been all the way down, because in that case,
Ice cold water provided, and we're trying to 69 first. So throw it back as a shot, and then you can put the water right there.
oh, so you put water.
So we're trying to 69 first. Yeah.
No, don't.
Throw it back and then just add the water.
No salt?
All right, so this, no, you're going to take the rum first. Yes, so you're going to take this in a shot, and then you're going to have some water, which will help cleanse the palate. Of course, because this is 69%.
No way, Jose.
Okay, so you have done the 69%, right? Yeah. Now don't say you're going to pass, because tell you what, you don't get to do this every day.
No, I'm passing.
So now you're going to get the opportunity to try the 75%. Now this is a one-time experience. You would not get to do this next time, right? No, you in one. Yes. So you have done the
tiny drop,
okay, just to say that you have done it. Yes.
Just a little bit. Thank you.
It's a lot smoother. The fact that it's doesn't make it stronger in taste. No, right?